Hey everybody, Dieter Kurtenbach here in the East Bay. Warriors beat the Minnesota Timberwolves 117-107. Excellent win on the second end of a back-to-back, a two-city back-to-back, which was just hellacious. Might as well go coast to coast, going from San Antonio to Minnesota. It's a border-to-border back-to-back, but Warriors, even though it looked like they were pretty clearly tired in the fourth game of this road trip, get the job done, and they go 3-4 on this trip. Excellent turnout. This is exactly what the Warriors were looking for when they started this road trip. Good energy, good pace, really excellent execution. Shots didn't fall in San Antonio, but they played the right way in all four games. This is a good momentum builder as the playoffs fast approach. Let's go over the three things from this game. Number one, after shooting 32% combined on a lot of shots, I think it was 43 in San Antonio, the Splash Brothers bounce back in a big way. Stephen Curry goes off for 8 3-pointers. He has a patented Curry flurry in the third quarter. And Klay Thompson had a really nice game as well. Red hot to start, faded, couldn't keep that hot through the entire game. Not even Klay can pull that one off. But 28 points in the contest, 4 made 3-pointers. What really impressed me, though, not just the defense, which remains all NBA caliber, but the penetration, particularly off of the dribble. That's not something we see a lot with Klay Thompson, but with the second unit, Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant now, the head of that second unit with DeMarcus Cousins out. We'll see if DeMarcus comes back anytime soon. Klay getting to the hoop, not only on cuts, but when he has the ball in his hands, and that really opened up a lot of interesting stuff for the Warriors in this game. It opened up a lot of shots for the second big thing of this game. Jonas Jerebko's monster night, completely out of nowhere. Left field. I thought Jonas Jerebko was no longer with this team. We hadn't seen him in so long. He is still here, and he had one hell of a game on Tuesday night. 18 points, 14 in the second quarter, knocking down 3 of 4 from beyond the arc. Jonas Jerebko, that's just a veteran performance if there ever was one. Not getting his number called at all in the weeks leading up to this. Gets it called tonight with Sean Livingston getting a night off, with DeMarcus Cousins still out of the lineup. Matchup says Jonas Jerebko needs to play some minutes. Comes in, second unit, just starts knocking down shots, starts making things happen. This is the kind of stuff that he might be called upon to do in the postseason. And now that you've seen a performance like that, 18 points is probably a bit much to expect out of Jonas Jerebko in the postseason. Not that he can't do it, we saw it, but still, let's temper expectations. Nevertheless, he's probably going to find spot minutes come the postseason, if not full rotational minutes, depending on the matchups. We'll have to see what goes down 1 through 8 in the Western Conference, but a nice confidence booster, not for Jonas Jerebko, he didn't need one, but for Warriors fans. Just knowing that you have an extra weapon on the bench that can go out and give you quality minutes if the matchup is right. The matchup was right in Minnesota on Tuesday night, and Jonas Jerebko was absolutely fantastic. Third thing, Warriors 3-4 on this road trip. I said before, excellent road trip, exactly what you were looking for. Execution, energy, focus, all on point for all 4 games. Yes, they fell in San Antonio, but ultimately it was because shots did not fall. That said, the Warriors are not out of the woods yet. They'll have 4 in 6 days, 5 in 8 days, and 6 in 9 days coming up here. Yes, they're back in Oakland for these final 3 games, but the Warriors' legs, I'm fascinated to see if they still have energy in them once they come back. 4 and 6, all in different cities. That's rather ridiculous, especially when you consider that those cities, again, border to border. Back in Oakland, they're going to play the Pacers on Thursday. The Pacers refuse to go away. Victor Oladipo goes out with an injury. The Pacers are still sitting right there atop the Central Division. Who knows? No, the Bucks are in first place in the Central. They're still really good, and they still have a really good seed in the Eastern Conference. And who knows? They can knock somebody off in the playoffs. I don't think we view them as a team that can go to the NBA Finals, but they might be in the Eastern Conference Finals. They just refuse to go away. The Warriors are going to have their A game against, can't believe I'm saying this, one of the NBA's best teams in the Indiana Pacers, and then no relenting over the weekend. Should be a fascinating one. We'll talk after that game back at Oracle Arena.